Brooklyn has had a very storied history in Charlotte. A lot of pain associated with the removal of that community. That is why this particular development has to be done well and realized, because it really says a lot about the commitment of the community to bringing back a place that is alive and well. And I think it sends a serious message to the African American community that we as a county, we as a community, wanted so badly to restore the community that we chose the company that could deliver the completion of this project.
When CitiSculpt initially started following the Brooklyn Village path and understood that it might come to an RFP, we began assembling a team from up and down the East Coast specifically for mixed use knowledge, for history and working in socially sensitive areas, for large mixed use projects, but we also looked locally of who the stakeholders were, who had a legacy of involvement with Second Ward and the Brooklyn Village. We have team members that were involved in very impactful projects locally, the Mayor Bearden Park, that was kind of a quiet zone for years and years. We have national team members who are involved in things like Union Station in DC or National Harbor. Very exciting projects that at one time were very quiet zones, maybe government, maybe industrial, but this team knows how to bring that vision to life, and that's very exciting. The other important thing to know is the financial capacity of those partners. Routinely, we are working on projects between CitiSculpt, Jefferson Apartment Group, and Akridge. We're working on projects that are in excess of $100 million, which is a vastly complicated project, unique in fundraising, design, all parts of it.
Land Design and our team has been involved in this site for the past 15 years and has critical knowledge of every piece of infrastructure and road network that needs to go into redeveloping this site. This understanding will provide the financial background and design expertise needed to give the county a comfort level that our team has the experience for this project.
As a part of the revitalization and the recapture of the old gymnasium, we've added on some components that are modern, fresh, and new that would serve as an entree for that gymnasium and help the gymnasium to be sort of reorganized and rejuvenated as a community center and a community hub that would have all sorts of community exhibits, interactive opportunities, but also provide community space, if you will.
Our firm has 32 different practice areas that range from airports to urban planning, office buildings, hotels, residential. One of the things that really is great for me working here in Charlotte, representing my firm Gensler, is that I can bring the best of all of those professionals to bear on these types of projects.
I've had the benefit of working on the 2010 master plan as a part of Center City Partners. And that plan sought to reestablish the street patterns of what Brooklyn was about years ago. And having worked on that plan, I think that the team that we've assembled really represents a group of people who understand, who have the experience of what a major mixed-use development could be like in that particular area.
And as a development, how it's going to relate with other projects that are going on Stonewall, that are happening in the government district, that happen around the convention center, the light rail, all of the new things that Charlotte has, how Brooklyn can be a positive fit in that environment. And it's really the last piece of downtown to have significant opportunity to be that sense of place, to be a real neighborhood where generations could live.
There's no way that we can rebuild the community in the same way that it was before, but it's important to take the DNA that once was the old Brooklyn and make sure that those things are brought to light, that the old and the new are combined, that the community that knows nothing perhaps of the history of Brooklyn learns about it through the implication or inputs of various pieces of that history. We want to bring that to fore, but we also want to create new memories. So New Brooklyn becomes a part of Charlotte again. It's reset in a way that perhaps others hadn't imagined. It becomes a new community. It becomes a destination. It becomes a district that we all can adopt and be proud of. It's the place that you'll send people to visit when they come to Charlotte. But it won't just be sort of a sanitized location. It'll be a place where they can learn about what a great part of Charlotte once was and where a lot of the community's leaders grew up and were born.
There's an actual story to bring the development to life, to make it multicultural, multi-generational, create opportunities at all economic classes. I don't know anywhere in the country that that's happening. This is absolutely a project that we could do within our capacity, but also that we're excited about being engaged in. We have gotten our national partners excited about being in Charlotte. Our local partners have been excited for 30 years about the opportunity to restore this community. We are the right team to produce this.